Hi, welcome to this week's 1 Minute Wednesday. And this week I wanted to share with you about a client of ours that paid a fraudulent £25,000 invoice and how with zero technology and at zero cost you can also avoid being a victim of such a fraud. So the email came in from the MD to the accounts person just saying please pay attached invoice as soon as possible. And a really simple way that you would have avoided being a victim and paying that invoice is by double checking. If the accounts person had just double checked with the MD that it was a legitimate invoice, because number one, not only was it a brand new supplier, so they weren't on any systems, they would have also had to be set up on the bank as a new payee. If those two things and the invoice had been double checked, then the £25,000 would not have been lost. Your staff are the last line of defence in many ways. They are your human firewall when technology may fail you. There will always be times when a bad email slips through spam and anti-malware filters. There will always be times when malicious websites are not blocked, and your staff need to know how to identify these, as well as you having the correct procedures in place to enable that double checking just to be second nature. So in our own business, if we have a new supplier, I have to approve that supplier before they're put on to the bookkeeping system and before a payee is created in the bank. And we suggest you do the same. If there are any changes of bank details, they need to be verified by phone, not by email, because that could well be compromised, by phone with the supplier, because that's a different type of fraud called invoice diversion fraud, where legitimate invoices just have the bank details changed. If you need any help educating your staff and what resources you could use, let us know. I'll put some links below to a few that we use from the National Cyber Security Centre, as well as some of our own, and hopefully they're useful. And I'll speak to you next week on another 1 Minute Wednesday.